You see it everywhere, people hunched over their cell phones and computers for several hours. It is the leading cause of a new health condition commonly referred to as text neck. JoyNews' Komladom explores the phenomenon, which he reports is sending many people to hospital with back and neck complications.
Most people look on their phones with their heads bent forward for long hours on a daily basis. And you might not realize that, because even with desktop computers and laptops, it is nearly the same. Fingers slap the keys on the keyboard while the eyes remain fixed on a screen below the natural eye level. Your head weighs as much as a 10-pound bowling ball, and in the position you find nearly everyone hold their head while using their phones, your head can feel like 40 pounds or more, putting tremendous pressure on your neck and lower back.
Is it painful? The top is, yeah, so there's a lot of tension over there.
Musculoskeletal therapist at Best Hands Therapy Clinic, Kafui Badiga, says he's been seeing a lot of patients with unbearable neck and back problems.
Enter into a car, go to the bank, the mall, and all that you see is that everybody is going in this particular direction. Now, apart from the text neck, we have a term that we also call the flexaholic society. It's like we are gradually going in this particular manner or format. When you keep doing this for a long time, as in, bending down and watching over your phone and doing stuff, eventually your spine, the natural curvatures of your spine will begin to diminish. That's the first thing. Now you're going to have a lot of tension build up in the neck. A lot of pressure is going to be put on the disc and the nerves in your neck. And then not that alone, you are going to have your shoulders rounded. Okay, the rounding of the shoulder, the openings or the foramens for which you have the nerves branching through are going to reduce. And that is going to put a lot of pressure, on your nerves. Now, what happens with is that eventually you may develop a condition we call carpal tunnel, or sometimes what we call thoracic outlet syndrome.
I have come to his clinic to find answers to several questions about the new malady that is causing many people to hunch. Like my colleagues at work, I spent several hours behind the computer. On the streets, in the car, at the office, everywhere.
It's not a good habit, but because of interesting things that we used to do on our phones, that's why sometimes we'll be in this postcard. If I'm on maybe business or something on WhatsApp or Facebook.
Emmanuel Fosu concedes it is a habit. Emmanuel feels the impact of a long bend forward.
Because sometimes I even be on my phone, then I feel pain on my neck and even my back. Yeah. Sometimes I even think, I think it's a pain, so I used to take a painkiller, then sort of, yeah.
It's supposed to be straight, yes. But you can realize that there are some curvatures that is actually taking place within it. So we will call this one lumbar scoliosis. This neck is kind of okay, but if you look at it from this particular angle, the person has still got some amount of curvature, good curvature inside. So if you bend the neck this way and there's an amount of curve you had in your neck, then that means you don't have enough curvatures. But if it is caught early, then by way of therapy, by way of good stretches and corrective exercises, we can get the person, relieved of the symptom.
People like Emmanuel mirror the bigger picture of a country and its people, gradually causing their neck and back discomfort and pain that could lead to long-term spine problems.
What that you just need is a cloth or a very light towel, as I'm holding. Okay, then when you just fold it around it, and then you just put it right at the base of your neck. Okay, you just hold it gently, and then you begin to move your neck all over it. Okay, you do that. So you can repeat this exercise for like 15 seconds, doing about 10 counts in all. And then one of the things that also adds up to that is that, a stretch. Position yourself this way, and then goes back. You hold this position for like 5 seconds. You breathe in deeply, and out. One more time, in, and out. That's all. So you do that. The shoulder moves back, the neck also moves back, the posture is corrected, and you are good.
Musculoskeletal therapist Kafui Badiga gives some remedies.
Ideally, we are supposed to actually hold them closer to our eye, almost to the eye level, ideally. Okay? So ideally, when you hold them this way to work on them. So you don't end up, having your neck go all this way. Okay, so you want to make them up a bit. If this is your laptop or something, when you put it down, it must come up to the eye level, or you adjust your seats to come up a bit, then you can bring it to the eye level, then you can begin to use them. Or either you depress your seat so the computer is up and then you are below, so that you can watch the screen properly and use.
Follow the advice of those who know.